welcome back to another episode of Jonquel Art. We are right in the thick of my curvy video game system series. Right now, we're getting ready to do Nintendo Switch. If you haven't watched the other two videos, please go back and watch them in the playlist. I'm so happy to have you here, and make sure you subscribe. Here we go. Okay, so we've finished Xbox and we finished PlayStation. Go back and get them really quickly. PlayStation. PlayStation. Xbox. Now what's left is my personal favorite, Nintendo Switch. Sorry for that long pause in me talking. Sometimes my mind and my mouth are going at different speeds. So we're going to be doing Nintendo Switch. And it'll actually be two girls. I know only one girl. You only see one girl here, but there'll be another girl here. And the reason why I haven't done it is they'll be identical. I'm just going to take this and through the magic of digital art, I will copy and flip it so they'll just be facing each other. It's one of the perks of using this art tool. I know that some people think that digital art is cheating. It is not. There is really not that much to cheating. As long as you are the one creating the work itself, there's not really cheating. The ultimate cheating is actually stealing. But anytime that you use a tool to its fullest abilities, it's not cheating. So, because I know that I'm going to be copying her, I want to do as much work on this one so that when I bring it over, I don't have as much work to do. So things like, I drew it here, I inked it here, and I'm also going to be coloring in the skin tone and probably the hair color here as well. And then I will go ahead and then, base things on here. I'm probably going to do her in grayscale for her clothing. That way, when I do the flip and reverse, I won't have to repaint everything in. I'll just be able to tint the actual thing. But there are certain things that are going to remain the exact same color. Like I've decided that this is going to be a jean design no matter what. So when I flip it, it'll still be the same design. There's only going to be a few things here and there, and I may change up the design of the shoes. So you'll see on here she has a Super Mario inspired shoe. Her twin may not. I'm debating that. Her twin may have maybe Zelda or Sonic inspired shoes. I'm debating. That may be something that they do different. Other than Super Mario, like what's the other really big title? Like I feel like Mario is pretty much the Nintendo title. Maybe a Pokemon related one. We'll see. After Mario, they're probably the biggest franchise Nintendo has universally. I know Donkey Kong, Kirby, and all those are really popular, but I would say after Mario, it seems like it would be Pokemon and as far as merchandising. And we'll see. But yeah, and there's little details in here, like we've got our Kirby, our Pikachu, our Sonic. I was so happy when they decided to bring Sonic back because Sega Genesis was a console that I love, and maybe I will go back later and do a tribute to the Sega Genesis. But for now, I'm just mainly doing the main consoles of today that people play on, which are the Xbox, the PlayStation, and the Nintendo. And because her earrings are the Joy-Con, so her purse is actually a Nintendo Switch Lite. So this is going to be like a lot of fun here. So one thing is I have my drawing layer, and then I have my inking layer still. My inking layer and my drawing layer still showing. I'm going to make myself a new layer. If I turn off that layer, all of my details disappear. I'm not ready for that to do yet. So I'm just going to go underneath here. And I'm going to start with her skin tone. I made my own custom skin palette in Procreate of common skin tones that I've had to do, so I don't have to constantly recreate them. I'm also going to go in and see if I have them. I see I have several skin tone palettes. It's just something that I just like to color because I don't want her to be the same color as PlayStation. I'll try this one. I'll keep my default palette and I'll try one in there. Really want her to get different color from PlayStation. Just so I can make sure that they're different colors. Yes, I know that there are ways that I can just bash my color in there. I'm purposely not doing that. I'm just purposely not doing that. And sometimes when I'm working, as I mentioned before, I will change. I don't like wasting times I'm in a hurry just to get the sketching and stuff done. So later on, I'll end up going back and like changing things around so I can look better. Like her face, just a little bit too I'd rather fix it now. I want this part of her eye to line up with this part of her nose. And yes, it changed the shape of her glasses, but I'm not really mad at it. I don't like this thing it does here. Brush. So this is a random story, but I was on TikTok. I think I'll have a lot of discussions about what happens on TikTok, but I was on TikTok and I saw this girl do this post about the term BBW, and it's basically she used the sound, an audio from American Horror Story, referring to like the weak links and the names that were called. Like it's okay to say plus size, okay to say big fine, or even terms like that. But we don't necessarily want to be called BBWs. I mean, there's a time and a place to use that term. I don't really have a problem with the term if it's used in the proper context. But I think that it's not really a term that people should be using unless they fully understand what it is they're saying and they have consent to be using it for somebody. Like, don't be in nobody's DMs talking about, oh, I like BBWs, unless you know that this is a term that somebody uses to refer to themselves. Not everybody is the same. So basically, the term BBW is an adult industry term. And if you go on websites like the hub or anything like that. And I probably should have, before I opened this conversation, I probably should have gave like a warning in case there are like young people listening. If you are under the age of 18, please ignore anything I am about to say and pay attention to the artwork. I will try to stay on topic, but I kind of want to stay real with y'all for the most part. Anyway, don't use that term unless you know that the person is giving their consent to using it, because it is an adult industry term, and we should not refer to people as BBW out there. Now, I do have a collection of BBW art, but that is for adults only. That is art that you can refer to as that, because it is for that type of play. But in general, you will always see me doing fashion illustration or featuring curvy or plus size, not necessarily women BBW. I never use the hashtag BBW on any of my stuff unless it is a little spicier. So, with that being said, and my little explanation on BBW versus plus size, I'm gonna jump right into doing her skin tone and adding all the shading and color to her outfit. I usually like to work in flat colors, and then after that I'll go back in shades of violet, varying shades of violet, to add the darkness and the creases and the folds where they are supposed to go, in order to, give her a more realistic look to this animation. And I absolutely love doing all of her accessories. Now, her hair was tricky. If you notice, I changed her hair color several times. I couldn't figure out what style, what color, and it's okay. One of the fun things about digital art is that you can make on-the-spot decisions. This was super fun for me because I have a huge collection of faux fur coats. Say that 3 times fast. And I've always wanted a red one. I have pink, but not red. So it was really fun to just create this on her. And the Mario shoes, I really wish that I could find a way to make these shoes a reality, because I truly love them. And I would most definitely rock them. So creating them was like a dream come true. If anybody out there figures out a way to manufacture these, let me know, because I would definitely be looking forward to get these designs made so I can rock them. And then you'll see me, try to test out what her twin sister would look like. I'm calling her Redcon. As you know, the Nintendo Switch has 2 different joysticks, one's red, one's blue, and that's why I decided, okay, we're going to have twins. And there I am adding the cellulite to her legs. All my girls have cellulite to me, because those things are realistic. And adding Pikachu and Kirby was so much fun. I'm a huge Pokemon fan. I absolutely adore Pikachu. And I decided to give her a Nintendo Switch Lite as her handbag. Finishing touches on the shoes and on the outfit, and now I can move on to doing her sister. I decided to change her hair up a little bit, and the biggest change on her, besides her blue fur coat, are her shoes. The other girl had Mario, so I decided to give her Zelda, which is my second favorite video game series of all time. I absolutely love Zelda. I played it on the Nintendo 64 for many years. So these were super fun. This is another pair I would absolutely love to have. So yeah, this is how this particular girl came out. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. And let's see how the finished piece goes. And here is the final result. I'm so happy with my Nintendo Switch twins. They came out so beautiful. I hope you guys think so too. Let me know in the comments. And please don't forget to like and subscribe so you can come back here next week.